Let's get started with a review of property ownership, estates, and land use controls. What is the primary difference between a freehold estate and a leasehold estate? Is it A? A freehold estate is temporary, while a leasehold estate is permanent. B. A freehold estate involves ownership, while a leasehold estate involves possession without ownership. C. A leasehold estate grants more rights than a freehold estate. Or D. Both estates provide the same rights to the holder. The answer is B. A freehold estate involves ownership, while a leasehold estate involves possession without ownership. A freehold estate implies ownership of the property, whereas a leasehold estate involves possession without ownership. Which type of tenancy allows two or more people to own property with the right of survivorship? Is it A. Joint tenancy, B. Tenancy in common, C. Tenancy by the entirety, or D. Sole ownership? The answer is A. Joint tenancy. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. Joint tenancy and tenancy in common are often confused, but only joint tenancy includes the right of survivorship. Sarah and Tom own a property as tenants in common. If Tom passes away, what happens to his share of the property? Is it A. Sarah automatically inherits Tom's share, B. Tom's share is transferred to the state, C. Tom's share is inherited by his heirs, or D. The property is sold and proceeds are split between Sarah and Tom's estate? The answer is C. Tom's share is inherited by his heirs. In a tenancy in common, each owner's share is inheritable and does not automatically pass to the surviving owner. What is an easement in real estate terms? Is it A. Ownership of a piece of land, B. A lease agreement for a property, C. A temporary right to occupy a property, or D. A right to use another person's land for a specific purpose? The answer is D. A right to use another person's land for a specific purpose. An easement is a right to use another person's land for a specific purpose, such as a driveway or utility line. John has a life estate in a property, and upon his death, the property is to go to his niece, Emily. What is Emily's interest in the property called? Is it A. Life estate, B. Remainder interest, C. Reversionary interest, or D. Fee simple absolute? The answer is B. Remainder interest. Emily has a remainder interest, which means she will inherit the property after John's life estate ends.
How'd you do on the first 5 questions? Go ahead and subscribe to Birdsy now and turn your progress into exam day confidence. Ready to jump back in? Let's go.
Legal descriptions, surveys, and land use controls. What is the primary purpose of a legal description in real estate transactions? Is it A. To provide a visual map of the property, B. To uniquely identify a property in legal documents, C. To determine property tax rates, or D. To establish zoning regulations? The answer is B. To uniquely identify a property in legal documents. A legal description uniquely identifies a property, ensuring clarity in transactions. It is essential for deeds and other legal documents. Which of the following is not a method of legally describing land? Is it A. Meets and bounds, B. Lot and block, C. Street address, or D. Government survey? The answer is C. Street address. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. The term street address is often confused with legal descriptions, but it lacks the precision required for legal purposes. John is purchasing a property and the legal description uses the meets and bounds method. What should he ensure before closing the deal? Is it A. Verify the accuracy of the legal description, B. Check the zoning classification, C. Ensure the property is surveyed annually, Or D, confirm the property tax rate? The answer is A, verify the accuracy of the legal description. John should verify the accuracy of the description to avoid boundary disputes. This ensures the property he buys matches his expectations. What does a survey primarily determine in real estate? Is it A, the exact boundaries of a property, B, the market value of a property, C, the zoning classification of a property, or D, the historical ownership of a property? The answer is A, the exact boundaries of a property. A survey determines the precise boundaries of a property, which is crucial for legal and development purposes. Emily wants to build a fence on her property. What should she do to ensure it is placed correctly? Is it A, consult with her neighbors, B, check the property deed, C, review local zoning laws, or D, obtain a professional survey? The answer is D, obtain a professional survey. Emily should obtain a survey to confirm property boundaries, ensuring the fence is within her property limits.
Have you noticed the code in the bottom corner? The next time you're stumped, take that code to birdsy.ai. You'll get immediate help, complimentary study sessions, and access to hundreds of additional questions. It's the best tool to help you pass with confidence.
Encumbrances, easements, liens, and restrictions. What is an easement in real estate? Is it A, ownership of a property, B, a right to use another's land for a specific purpose, C, a restriction on building height, or D, a type of property tax? The answer is B, a right to use another's land for a specific purpose. An easement is a legal right to use another's land for a specific limited purpose. It does not grant ownership, but allows certain use rights. Which of the following is true about a lien? Is it A, a lien grants ownership of the property, B, a lien is a type of easement, C, a lien is a legal claim against a property to secure a debt, or D, a lien is a restriction on property use? The answer is C. A lien is a legal claim against a property to secure a debt. Why this question may seem a bit tricky, liens are often confused with ownership rights, but they are actually claims against a property to secure a debt. John has a right to cross his neighbor's land to access the main road. What type of encumbrance does this represent? Is it A, easement, B, lien, C, covenant, or D, license? The answer is A, easement. This scenario describes an easement which allows John to use his neighbor's land for access without owning it. What is a restrictive covenant in real estate? Is it A, a type of easement, B, a financial claim on a property, C, a temporary right to use land, or D, a limitation on property use written into the deed? The answer is D, a limitation on property use written into the deed. A restrictive covenant is a binding legal obligation written into the deed of a property by the seller that restricts the use or activities on the property. Maria discovers a lien on the property she intends to buy. What should she understand about this lien? Is it A, it grants her immediate ownership rights, B, it must be cleared before she can obtain a clear title, C, it allows her to use the property without restrictions, or D, it automatically transfers to her upon purchase? The answer is B, it must be cleared before she can obtain a clear title. A lien indicates a debt against the property that must be resolved before or at the time of sale to ensure clear title transfer. New Jersey-specific land use, environmental and coastal regulations. What is the primary purpose of the New Jersey Coastal Area Facility Review Act? Is it A, To promote industrial development along the coast. B. To regulate development in coastal areas. C. To increase tourism in coastal regions. Or D. To provide tax incentives for coastal property owners. The answer is B. To regulate development in coastal areas. CAFRA is designed to regulate development in coastal areas to protect the environment and manage resources sustainably. Under New Jersey's Pinelands Protection Act, which activity requires a special permit? Is it A. Planting crops on existing farmland? B. Hiking on designated trails? C. Constructing a new building? Or D. Fishing in designated areas? The answer is C. Constructing a new building. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. The Pinelands Protection Act has specific regulations, and while some activities like farming are generally allowed, others like building new structures require permits. Jane is planning to build a new home on her property located in a New Jersey coastal zone. What must she ensure before proceeding with construction? Is it A. Obtain a CAFRA permit? B. Secure a tax abatement from the local government? C. Ensure her property is zoned for commercial use? Or D. Get approval from the local tourism board? The answer is A. Obtain a CAFRA permit. Jane must obtain a CAFRA permit to ensure her construction complies with coastal environmental regulations. Which New Jersey regulation focuses on protecting freshwater wetlands? Is it A. CAFRA? B. Pinelands Protection Act? C. Highlands Water Protection and Planning Act? Or D. Freshwater Wetlands Protection Act? The answer is D. Freshwater Wetlands Protection Act. The Freshwater Wetlands Protection Act is specifically designed to protect these sensitive areas. New Jersey License Law and Agency. What is the primary function of the New Jersey Real Estate Commission? Is it A. Regulating the real estate industry? B. Setting property tax rates? C. Providing real estate education? Or D. Enforcing building codes? The answer is A. Regulating the real estate industry. The New Jersey Real Estate Commission is responsible for regulating the real estate industry in New Jersey, including licensing and disciplinary actions. Which of the following is not a requirement for obtaining a real estate license in New Jersey? Is it A. Being at least 18 years old? B. Completing a pre-licensing course? C. Having a college degree? Or D. Passing the state licensing exam? The answer is C. Having a college degree. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. All options seem plausible, but only one is not a requirement. A college degree is not required for a real estate license. John, a licensed real estate agent in New Jersey, is accused of misrepresenting property details to a client. What action can the New Jersey Real Estate Commission take? Is it A. Impose a fine without further action? B. Require additional training? C. Issue a warning? Or D. Suspend or revoke his license? The answer is D. Suspend or revoke his license. The Commission can suspend or revoke a license if an agent is found guilty of misrepresentation, ensuring ethical standards are maintained. How often must a New Jersey real estate license be renewed? Is it A. Annually? B. Every 2 years? C. Every 3 years? Or D. Every 5 years? The answer is B. Every 2 years. In New Jersey, real estate licenses must be renewed every 2 years to ensure compliance with current laws and regulations. Lisa, a new real estate agent, forgot to disclose a material defect in a property to a buyer. What consequence might she face from the New Jersey Real Estate Commission? Is it A. No action, as it was an oversight? B. A mandatory apology to the buyer? C. Fines or suspension of her license. Or D. A requirement to retake the licensing exam. The answer is C. Fines or suspension of her license. Failing to disclose material defects can lead to disciplinary actions, including fines or license suspension to uphold consumer protection. Agency relationships and disclosure requirements. What is the primary purpose of the Consumer Information Statement in New Jersey real estate transactions? Is it A, to provide a detailed property inspection report, B, to inform consumers about agency relationships, C, to outline the commission structure for the transaction, or D, to serve as a binding contract between agent and client? The answer is B, to inform consumers about agency relationships. The CIS is designed to inform consumers about the types of agency relationships available in New Jersey, ensuring they understand the role of the agent in the transaction. In New Jersey, when must a real estate agent provide the Consumer Information Statement to a prospective buyer? Is it A, at the closing of the transaction, B, after the buyer signs a purchase agreement, C, before discussing the buyer's motivation or financial ability, or D, only if the buyer requests it? The answer is C, before discussing the buyer's motivation or financial ability. Why this question may seem a bit tricky, the timing of providing the CIS can be confusing. It must be given before any discussion of the buyer's motivation or financial ability, not just at the first meeting. A New Jersey real estate agent is meeting a new client who is interested in selling their home. What is the first step the agent should take regarding agency disclosure? Is it A, provide the Consumer Information Statement, B, discuss the listing price of the home, C, sign a listing agreement immediately, or D, conduct a market analysis of the property? The answer is A, provide the Consumer Information Statement. The agent must provide the Consumer Information Statement at the first meeting to ensure the client understands the agency relationship options. What type of agency relationship is created when a New Jersey real estate agent represents both the buyer and the seller in the same transaction? Is it A, single agency, B, designated agency, C, transaction brokerage, or D, dual agency? The answer is D, dual agency. Dual agency occurs when an agent represents both parties in a transaction, requiring full disclosure and consent from both parties. During a property showing, a buyer asks a New Jersey real estate agent about the seller's motivation for selling. How should the agent respond if they represent the seller? Is it A, disclose the seller's motivation to the buyer, B, politely decline to disclose the seller's motivation, C, provide a general market analysis instead, or D, ask the buyer to submit an offer to learn more? The answer is B, politely decline to disclose the seller's motivation. The agent should maintain confidentiality and not disclose the seller's motivation unless authorized by the seller.
If you want more than just rapid-fire questions, head over to Birdsy.ai. You can take unlimited practice exams and get instant help from your personal AI study partner. It's like having a tutor 24/7. Try it free. You'll find a link in the description.
Broker responsibilities, supervision, and office procedures. What is the primary responsibility of a broker under New Jersey license law? Is it A, supervise salespersons and ensure compliance with laws, B, negotiate commission rates with clients, C, provide legal advice to clients, or D, appraise property values? The answer is A, supervise salespersons and ensure compliance with laws. A broker's primary responsibility is to supervise the activities of their salespersons and ensure compliance with real estate laws and regulations. Under New Jersey license law, who is responsible for the actions of a salesperson? Is it A, the salesperson alone, B, the broker, C, the client, or D, the real estate commission? The answer is B, the broker. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. It might seem like the salesperson is solely responsible, but the broker is ultimately accountable for their actions. A broker in New Jersey discovers that one of their salespersons has been conducting unauthorized real estate transactions. What should the broker do to comply with their supervisory responsibilities? Is it A, ignore the issue as long as no complaints are filed? B, advise the salesperson to stop immediately? C, report the misconduct to the real estate commission? Or D, transfer the salesperson to another office? The answer is C, report the misconduct to the real estate commission. The broker must take corrective action, which includes reporting the misconduct to the real estate commission and ensuring it doesn't happen again. What must a broker do if they change their business address in New Jersey? Is it A, notify all clients immediately? B, update their business cards? C, change their office signage? Or D, notify the real estate commission? The answer is D, notify the real estate commission. Brokers must notify the real estate commission of any changes to their business address to maintain compliance with regulations. A New Jersey broker is reviewing office procedures and notices a lack of documentation for training sessions. What should the broker do to ensure compliance with supervision requirements? Is it A, continue without documentation if training is verbal? B, implement a system to document training sessions? C, only document sessions if requested by the commission? Or D, rely on salespersons to keep their own records? The answer is B, implement a system to document training sessions. The broker should implement a system to document training sessions, ensuring compliance with supervision and record-keeping requirements. Record-keeping, trust accounts, and NJREC compliance. What is the minimum number of years that New Jersey real estate brokers must retain transaction records? Is it A, 3 years, B, 6 years, C, 10 years, or D, 5 years? The answer is B, 6 years. New Jersey law requires brokers to retain transaction records for at least 6 years to ensure compliance and accountability. Under New Jersey law, who is responsible for ensuring that trust accounts are properly maintained? Is it A, the broker, B, the salesperson, C, the NJREC, or D, the client? The answer is A, the broker. Why this question may seem a bit tricky, the responsibility lies with the broker, not the salesperson or the NJREC, which can be confusing given the oversight roles. A New Jersey real estate agent receives a deposit for a property sale. What must the agent do with the deposit according to state law? Is it A, hold the deposit until closing? B, deposit the funds into a personal account? C, return the deposit to the buyer immediately? Or D, deposit the funds into a trust account within 5 business days? The answer is D, deposit the funds into a trust account within 5 business days. The agent must deposit the funds into a trust account within 5 business days to comply with New Jersey law. What is the primary purpose of a trust account in New Jersey real estate transactions? Is it A, to earn interest for the broker? B, to simplify tax reporting? C, to hold client funds securely? Or D, to reduce transaction fees? The answer is C, to hold client funds securely. Trust accounts are used to hold client funds securely and separately from business or personal funds. A broker in New Jersey is audited by the NJREC and found to have commingled personal funds with client funds. What is the likely consequence? Is it A, no action if the broker corrects the issue? B, fines or license suspension? C, mandatory retraining? Or D, a warning letter? The answer is B, fines or license suspension. Commingling funds is a serious violation that can lead to fines, suspension, or revocation of the broker's license. Contracts. What is a bilateral contract? Is it A, a contract involving mutual promises between two parties? B, a contract that requires performance by only one party? C, a contract that is voidable at the option of one party? Or D, a contract that is unenforceable due to lack of consideration? The answer is A, a contract involving mutual promises between two parties. A bilateral contract involves mutual promises between two parties, where each party is both a promiser and a promisee. In contract law, which element is not necessary for a contract to be valid? Is it A, offer, B, acceptance, C, consideration, or D, legal capacity? The answer is C, consideration. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. Consideration is often misunderstood. While it is a key element, the question asks for what is not necessary, making consideration the correct answer. John agrees to sell his car to Mary for $5,000, but later finds out the car is worth $10,000. Can John void the contract based on his mistake? Is it A, yes, because the mistake was significant? B, yes, because both parties must agree on the value? C, no, because Mary was unaware of the mistake? Or D, no, because a mistake about value is not grounds for voiding? The answer is D, no, because a mistake about value is not grounds for voiding. John cannot void the contract simply because he made a mistake about the car's value. Mistakes about value are typically not grounds for voiding a contract. What is the primary difference between an express contract and an implied contract? Is it A, an express contract is always written, while an implied contract is always oral? B, an express contract is stated in words, while an implied contract is formed by conduct? C, an express contract requires consideration, while an implied contract does not? Or D, an express contract is legally binding, while an implied contract is not? The answer is B, an express contract is stated in words, while an implied contract is formed by conduct. An express contract is explicitly stated in words, while an implied contract is formed by the conduct of the parties. Sarah signs a contract to buy a house, but the seller fails to disclose a major roof leak. What classification might this contract fall under? Is it A, void, B, voidable, C, unenforceable, or D, executed? The answer is B, voidable. The contract may be voidable due to the seller's failure to disclose a material fact, which could affect Sarah's decision to purchase. Listing agreements and buyer representation agreements. What is the primary purpose of a listing agreement in real estate transactions? Is it A, to authorize a broker to find a buyer or tenant for the property? B, to transfer ownership of the property to the broker? C, to establish the market value of the property? Or D, to guarantee the sale of the property within a specified time? The answer is A, to authorize a broker to find a buyer or tenant for the property. A listing agreement is a contract between a property owner and a real estate broker, authorizing the broker to find a buyer or tenant for the property. In a buyer representation agreement, Who is typically responsible for paying the broker's commission? Is it A, the buyer, B, the broker, C, the seller, or D, the lender? The answer is C, the seller. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. The buyer representation agreement outlines the broker's duties, but the commission is often paid by the seller through the listing broker. Sarah, a homeowner, signs an exclusive right to sell listing agreement with a broker. If Sarah finds a buyer herself, what is the broker entitled to? Is it A, no commission, since Sarah found the buyer, B, a reduced commission, since the broker did not find the buyer, C, a referral fee for facilitating the transaction, or D, full commission as per the agreement terms? The answer is D, full commission as per the agreement terms. In an exclusive right-to-sell agreement, the broker earns a commission regardless of who finds the buyer. What is a key characteristic of an open listing agreement? Is it A, it guarantees a commission to the listing broker, B, it allows multiple brokers to sell the property, C, it requires the seller to pay multiple commissions, or D, it is exclusive to one broker? The answer is B, it allows multiple brokers to sell the property. An open listing allows multiple brokers to sell the property, and only the broker who finds the buyer earns the commission. Tom, a buyer, signs a non-exclusive buyer representation agreement with broker A. If Tom purchases a home through broker B, what is broker A entitled to? Is it A, no commission from Tom's purchase through broker B, B, a referral fee from broker B, C, a full commission from Tom, or D, a partial commission from Tom? The answer is A, no commission from Tom's purchase through broker B. In a non-exclusive agreement, broker A is not entitled to a commission if the buyer purchases through another broker. Sales contracts, attorney review, and required addenda. In New Jersey, what is the standard period for attorney review in a residential real estate sales contract? Is it A, 1 business day, B, 3 business days, C, 5 business days, or D, 7 calendar days? The answer is B, 3 business days. The standard attorney review period in New Jersey is 3 business days. This period allows either party's attorney to review and potentially disapprove the contract. Which of the following is not typically required as an addendum in a New Jersey real estate sales contract? Is it A, flood zone disclosure, B, radon disclosure, C, lead-based paint disclosure, or D, septic system disclosure? The answer is C, lead-based paint disclosure. Why this question may seem a bit tricky, the term addendum can be misleading. While lead-based paint disclosures are federally required, they are not considered an addendum. John is buying a house in New Jersey and his attorney finds an issue during the review period. What can John's attorney do within the review period? Is it A, disapprove the contract, B, extend the review period unilaterally, C, finalize the contract without John's consent, or D, ignore the issue and proceed? The answer is A, disapprove the contract. John's attorney can disapprove the contract within the review period, allowing John to back out or renegotiate terms. What is the purpose of the attorney review clause in New Jersey real estate contracts? Is it A, to finalize the contract terms, B, to provide a cooling-off period, C, to allow for property inspections, or D, to allow attorneys to review and amend the contract? The answer is D, to allow attorneys to review and amend the contract. The attorney review clause allows both parties to have their attorneys review the contract and make necessary changes or cancel it within the review period. Sarah is selling her home in New Jersey and receives a contract with an attorney review clause. What should she expect during this period? Is it A, immediate contract finalization? B, potential disapproval or amendments? C, mandatory price renegotiation? Or D, automatic acceptance of terms? The answer is B, potential disapproval or amendments. During the attorney review period, Sarah should expect that either party's attorney might disapprove the contract or suggest amendments. Contract performance, breach, and remedies. What is the primary remedy for a breach of contract? Is it A, monetary damages? B, specific performance? C, rescission? Or D, injunction? The answer is A, monetary damages. The primary remedy for a breach of contract is typically monetary damages, which compensate the non-breaching party for losses incurred. In a contract dispute, which party is responsible for proving a breach occurred? Is it A, the party accused of breaching? B, the party alleging the breach? C, the court? Or D, both parties equally? The answer is B, the party alleging the breach. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. The burden of proof lies with the party alleging the breach, not the party accused of breaching. John contracts with a builder to complete a house by June 1st, but the builder finishes on June 15th. What is John's best course of action if he suffered no financial loss? Is it A, demand specific performance? B, terminate the contract? C, claim nominal damages? Or D, seek punitive damages? The answer is C, claim nominal damages. John can claim nominal damages to acknowledge the breach, even if no actual financial loss occurred. Lisa hires a caterer for her wedding, but the caterer fails to show up. What remedy is Lisa most likely to pursue? Is it A, specific performance? B, rescission? C, nominal damages? Or D, compensatory damages? The answer is D, compensatory damages. Lisa is likely to seek compensatory damages to cover the cost of finding a last-minute replacement. Financing. What is the primary purpose of a balloon mortgage? Is it A, to provide a fixed interest rate for the loan's duration? B, to offer lower initial payments with a large final payment? C, to ensure the loan is paid off in equal installments? Or D, to adjust interest rates periodically based on market conditions? The answer is B, to offer lower initial payments with a large final payment. A balloon mortgage is designed to have lower initial payments with a large final payment, making it suitable for borrowers expecting increased future income. Which type of loan is most likely to require private mortgage insurance? Is it A, conventional loan with less than 20% down payment? B, FHA loan with a 3.5% down payment? C, VA loan with no down payment? Or D, USDA loan with zero down payment? The answer is A, conventional loan with less than 20% down payment. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. PMI is often associated with conventional loans when the down payment is less than 20%, which can be confused with other loan types requiring insurance. John is considering a loan that offers a low initial interest rate that adjusts annually. What type of loan is John likely considering? Is it A, fixed-rate mortgage? B, balloon mortgage? C, adjustable-rate mortgage? Or D, interest-only loan? The answer is C, adjustable-rate mortgage. John is likely considering an adjustable-rate mortgage, which starts with a low interest rate that adjusts periodically. What is a key feature of a reverse mortgage? Is it A, requires monthly payments from the borrower? B, Available to any homeowner regardless of age. C. Increases the homeowner's equity over time. Or D. Allows conversion of home equity into cash. The answer is D. Allows conversion of home equity into cash. Reverse mortgages allow homeowners to convert home equity into cash without monthly mortgage payments, typically for seniors. Emily is buying her first home and is considering a loan that requires a 3.5% down payment. What type of loan is Emily likely considering? Is it A. Conventional loan, B. FHA loan, C. VA loan, or D. USDA loan? The answer is B. FHA loan. Emily is likely considering an FHA loan, which is popular for first-time homebuyers due to its low down payment requirement. Federal Mortgage Regulations, TILA, RESPA, ECOA, CFPB. What is the primary purpose of the Truth in Lending Act? Is it A. To regulate interest rates on mortgages, B. To ensure consumers are informed about the cost of credit, C. To provide insurance for mortgage loans, or D. To set standards for mortgage underwriting? The answer is B. To ensure consumers are informed about the cost of credit. TILA is designed to promote informed use of consumer credit by requiring disclosures about its terms and cost. It helps consumers compare credit offers. Under the Real Estate Settlement Procedures Act, which of the following is prohibited? Is it A. Kickbacks for referrals, B. Charging origination fees, C. Providing a good faith estimate, or D. Offering discounts for early payment? The answer is A. Kickbacks for referrals. Why this question may seem a bit tricky, RESPA prohibits kickbacks and referral fees, which can be confused with other legal practices like commission sharing. Sarah is applying for a mortgage and is concerned about discrimination. Which regulation ensures she is treated fairly regardless of her race or gender? Is it A. Truth in Lending Act, B. Real Estate Settlement Procedures Act, C. Equal Credit Opportunity Act, or D. Consumer Financial Protection Bureau? The answer is C. Equal Credit Opportunity Act. The Equal Credit Opportunity Act ensures that credit applicants are treated fairly and prohibits discrimination based on race, gender, and other factors. Which federal agency is responsible for enforcing the regulations of the Truth in Lending Act? Is it A. Federal Reserve, B. Federal Trade Commission, C. Department of Housing and Urban Development, or D. Consumer Financial Protection Bureau? The answer is D. Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. The Consumer Financial Protection Bureau is responsible for enforcing TILA, ensuring compliance with its disclosure requirements. John is a lender who wants to ensure compliance with federal regulations when providing a mortgage loan. Which act requires him to disclose the annual percentage rate to borrowers? Is it A. Truth in Lending Act, B. Real Estate Settlement Procedures Act, C. Equal Credit Opportunity Act, or D. Consumer Financial Protection Bureau? The answer is A. Truth in Lending Act. The Truth in Lending Act requires lenders to disclose the APR, helping borrowers understand the true cost of credit.
Did you get a different answer? Or maybe you have a question about the exam in general? Drop it in the comments below. We read and answer them personally.
New Jersey mortgage law, default and foreclosure processes. What is the statutory redemption period for a homeowner in New Jersey after a foreclosure sale? Is it A. 30 days, B. 10 days, C. 6 months, or D. 1 year? The answer is B. 10 days. In New Jersey, the statutory redemption period after a foreclosure sale is 10 days. This allows the homeowner a short period to reclaim their property by paying the full sale price. In New Jersey, what is required for a lender to initiate a foreclosure process? Is it A, sending a notice of default, B, demanding full payment of the loan, C, filing a lawsuit in court, or D, obtaining a court order? The answer is C, filing a lawsuit in court. Why this question may seem a bit tricky, the requirement is often misunderstood. A lender must file a lawsuit in court, not just send a notice or demand payment. John has missed several mortgage payments and his lender has initiated foreclosure proceedings. What is John's best option to stop the foreclosure process in New Jersey? Is it A, reinstating the loan by paying overdue amounts, B, filing for bankruptcy immediately, C, ignoring the foreclosure notice, or D, negotiating a new loan with the lender? The answer is A, reinstating the loan by paying overdue amounts. John can stop the foreclosure by reinstating the loan, which involves paying the overdue amount plus any fees before the sale. Which type of foreclosure process is used in New Jersey? Is it A, non-judicial foreclosure, B, strict foreclosure, C, power of sale foreclosure, or D, judicial foreclosure? The answer is D, judicial foreclosure. New Jersey uses a judicial foreclosure process, meaning it requires court involvement to foreclose on a property. Mary is facing foreclosure and wants to explore her options. She learns about a deed in lieu of foreclosure. What does this option entail for Mary? Is it A, selling the property at auction, B, transferring the property title to the lender, C, refinancing the mortgage with a lower interest rate, or D, paying off the mortgage in full? The answer is B, transferring the property title to the lender. A deed in lieu of foreclosure involves Mary voluntarily transferring the property title to the lender to avoid foreclosure. Financing math and borrower qualification. What is the typical maximum debt-to-income ratio allowed for a conventional mortgage loan? Is it A, 28%, B, 36%, C, 43%, or D, 50%? The answer is B, 36%. The typical maximum debt-to-income ratio for a conventional mortgage loan is 36%. This ratio helps lenders assess a borrower's ability to manage monthly payments. If a borrower has a monthly income of $5,000, what is the maximum monthly mortgage payment they can afford under a 28% housing expense ratio? Is it A, $1,400, B, $1,800, C, $2,150, or D, $2,500? The answer is A, $1,400. Why this question may seem a bit tricky, the 28% ratio applies only to housing expenses, not total debt. Multiplying $5,000 by 0.28 gives the correct maximum housing payment. John is considering a mortgage and has a credit score of 720. His lender offers him a 4% interest rate, but he hears about a 3.5% rate for scores above 740. What should John focus on to potentially lower his rate? Is it A, increasing his down payment, B, reducing his debt-to-income ratio, C, improving his credit score, or D, choosing a shorter loan term? The answer is C, improving his credit score. Improving his credit score above 740 could qualify John for the lower interest rate, saving him money over the loan term. Sarah is applying for a mortgage and has a stable job with a monthly income of $6,000. She has $500 in monthly debt payments. What is the maximum monthly mortgage payment she can afford if her lender uses a 36% debt-to-income ratio? Is it A, $1,680, B, $2,160, C, $2,500, or D, $1,660? The answer is D, $1,660. Subtracting her existing debt from the 36% of her income gives the maximum mortgage payment she can afford. Transfer of property. What is the primary purpose of recording a deed in real estate transactions? Is it A, to transfer ownership from seller to buyer, B, to calculate property taxes, C, to provide public notice of ownership, or D, to ensure the deed is legally binding? The answer is C, to provide public notice of ownership. Recording a deed provides public notice of the property's ownership, establishing priority over subsequent claims. Which of the following is not required for a valid deed? Is it A, grantor's signature, B, recording in public records, C, legal description of the property, or D, delivery and acceptance? The answer is B, recording in public records. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. A deed does not require recording to be valid, though recording provides public notice. John sells his property to Mary, but Mary fails to record the deed. Later, John sells the same property to Alice, who records her deed. Who has the superior claim to the property? Is it A, John because he sold the property twice, B, Mary because she bought the property first, C, both Mary and Alice have equal claims, or D, Alice because she recorded her deed? The answer is D, Alice because she recorded her deed. Alice has the superior claim because she recorded her deed, providing public notice and establishing priority. Which type of deed offers the greatest protection to the grantee? Is it A, general warranty deed, B, quitclaim deed, C, special warranty deed, or D, bargain and sale deed? The answer is A, general warranty deed. A general warranty deed provides the most comprehensive guarantees against title defects. Lisa receives a deed from her uncle, but it lacks a legal description of the property. What is the status of this deed? Is it A, valid as long as it is recorded, B, invalid due to the missing legal description, C, valid if both parties agree on the property, or D, invalid unless notarized? The answer is B, invalid due to the missing legal description. Without a legal description, the deed is invalid as it fails to identify the property being transferred. Closing procedures, settlement statements, and New Jersey attorney rule. What is the primary purpose of a settlement statement in a real estate transaction? Is it A, to determine the market value of the property, B, to itemize all fees and charges in the transaction, C, to finalize the mortgage interest rate, or D, to transfer the deed to the new owner? The answer is B, to itemize all fees and charges in the transaction. A settlement statement itemizes all the fees and charges that both the buyer and seller must pay during the closing process. In New Jersey, who is typically responsible for preparing the closing disclosure? Is it A, the buyer's real estate agent, B, the seller's attorney, C, the lender, or D, the title company? The answer is C, the lender. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. The lender is responsible for preparing the closing disclosure, but many assume it's the attorney due to their involvement in the process. During a property closing in New Jersey, the buyer notices an unexpected fee on the settlement statement. What should the buyer do to address this issue? Is it A, consult with their attorney to verify the fee. B. Ignore the fee as it is likely a standard charge. C. Contact the seller directly to negotiate the fee. Or D. Proceed with closing and address it later. The answer is A. Consult with their attorney to verify the fee. The buyer should immediately discuss any discrepancies with their attorney to ensure all charges are correct and justified. What role does a New Jersey attorney typically play in the real estate closing process? Is it A. Appraising the property value? B. Issuing the title insurance? C. Setting the interest rate for the mortgage? Or D. Reviewing documents and ensuring legal compliance? The answer is D. Reviewing documents and ensuring legal compliance. Attorneys in New Jersey review documents, ensure legal compliance, and represent their clients' interests during closing. A seller in New Jersey is concerned about the accuracy of the settlement statement prepared by the title company. What is the best course of action for the seller? Is it A. Accept the statement as it is prepared by professionals? B. Have their attorney review the statement for accuracy? C. Request a new statement from the buyer's agent? Or D. Negotiate directly with the title company for changes? The answer is B. Have their attorney review the statement for accuracy. The seller should have their attorney review the settlement statement to ensure all charges are accurate and justified. Title insurance, abstracts, and chain of title. What is the primary purpose of title insurance in real estate transactions? Is it A. To ensure the physical structure of the property? B. To protect against losses from title defects? C. To guarantee the property's market value? Or D. To provide a warranty on property appliances? The answer is B. To protect against losses from title defects. Title insurance protects against losses due to defects in the title that were not discovered during the title search. It ensures the buyer has a clear title to the property. In a real estate transaction, who typically pays for the owner's title insurance policy? Is it A. The buyer always pays? B. The lender pays? C. The seller typically pays? Or D. The real estate agent pays? The answer is C. The seller typically pays. Why this question may seem a bit tricky, the payment for the owner's title insurance policy can vary by region and negotiation, but it is commonly paid by the seller as part of the closing costs. John is buying a house and discovers a lien on the property after closing. What role does title insurance play in this situation? Is it A. It covers the financial loss from the lien? B. It guarantees the removal of the lien? C. It requires John to pay the lien? Or D. It has no effect on the lien? The answer is A. It covers the financial loss from the lien. Title insurance would cover the financial loss associated with the lien, as it protects against undiscovered title defects. Sarah is reviewing the chain of title for a property she wants to purchase and notices a gap. What should she be concerned about? Is it A. The property's market value? B. The condition of the property? C. The property's zoning classification? Or D. Potential ownership disputes? The answer is D. Potential ownership disputes. A gap in the chain of title may indicate a missing link in ownership, which could lead to disputes or claims against the property. New Jersey transfer taxes, realty transfer fees, and property taxation. What is the primary purpose of the New Jersey realty transfer fee? Is it A. To provide a discount on property taxes? B. To generate revenue for the state? C. To ensure fair property valuations? Or D. To regulate real estate agents? The answer is B. To generate revenue for the state. The New Jersey Realty transfer fee is primarily used to generate revenue for the state, which helps fund various state programs and services. In New Jersey, who is typically responsible for paying the realty transfer fee during a property sale? Is it A, the seller, B, the buyer, C, the real estate agent, or D, the lender? The answer is A, the seller. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. The seller is usually responsible, but some might think the buyer pays due to other closing costs they incur. John is selling his house in New Jersey and is negotiating the terms of the sale. If he agrees to cover all closing costs, what does this imply about the realty transfer fee? Is it A, the buyer will pay the realty transfer fee, B, the fee will be waived, C, John will pay the realty transfer fee, or D, the fee will be split between buyer and seller? The answer is C, John will pay the realty transfer fee. John agreeing to cover all closing costs means he will pay the realty transfer fee, which is typically the seller's responsibility. Sarah is purchasing a property in New Jersey and notices a discrepancy in the assessed value and market value. How might this affect her property taxes? Is it A, her property taxes will be based on market value, B, the discrepancy will automatically lower her taxes, C, the discrepancy will have no effect on her taxes, or D, she may appeal the assessed value to potentially lower her taxes? The answer is D, she may appeal the assessed value to potentially lower her taxes. Property taxes are based on the assessed value, not market value. Discrepancies can lead to appeals if the assessed value seems inaccurate. Valuation and appraisal. What is the primary purpose of an appraisal in real estate? Is it A, to estimate the market value of a property, B, to determine the property's tax assessment, C, to establish the property's insurance value, or D, to set the property's listing price? The answer is A, to estimate the market value of a property. An appraisal is primarily conducted to estimate the market value of a property, which helps in making informed financial decisions. Which factor is least likely to directly influence the market value of a property? Is it A, location of the property, B, condition of the property, C, owner's personal memories, or D, recent sales of similar properties? The answer is C, owner's personal memories. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. Market value is influenced by many factors, but some, like personal memories, do not affect it. A homeowner is considering selling their property and wants to know its market value. They live in a neighborhood where similar homes have recently sold for varying prices. What should they primarily consider to determine their home's market value? Is it A, the original purchase price of the home, B, the cost of recent renovations, C, the homeowner's desired selling price, or D, recent sales of similar properties in the area? The answer is D, recent sales of similar properties in the area. The most reliable method to determine market value is by comparing recent sales of similar properties in the area. What is the definition of market value in real estate? Is it A, the highest price a buyer is willing to pay, B, the most probable price a property should bring in a competitive market, C, the price set by the seller, or D, the average price of similar properties? The answer is B, the most probable price a property should bring in a competitive market. Market value is defined as the most probable price a property should bring in a competitive and open market. An appraiser is evaluating a property in a rapidly developing area. What factor should they consider most to ensure an accurate appraisal? Is it A, recent sales of similar properties, B, the property's historical significance, C, the owner's investment in the property, or D, the property's potential future value? The answer is A. Recent sales of similar properties. In a developing area, recent sales of similar properties are crucial for an accurate appraisal.
If you want more than just rapid-fire questions, head over to Birdsy.ai. You can take unlimited practice exams and get instant help from your personal AI study partner. It's like having a tutor 24/7. Try it free. You'll find a link in the description.
Approaches to value, market, cost, and income. What is the primary focus of the market approach to property valuation? Is it A. Estimating the cost to replace the property? B. Comparing the property to similar recently sold properties? C. Calculating potential income from the property? Or D. Assessing the depreciation of the property? The answer is B. Comparing the property to similar recently sold properties. The market approach focuses on comparing the subject property to similar properties that have recently sold in the same area. Which approach to value is most likely to be used for a unique historical building? Is it A. Cost approach? B. Market approach? C. Income approach? Or D. Sales comparison approach? The answer is A. Cost approach. Why this question may seem a bit tricky, unique properties often lack comparables, making the cost approach more applicable than the market approach. A real estate investor is evaluating a rental property by analyzing its potential income and expenses to determine its value. Which valuation approach is the investor using? Is it A. Cost approach? B. Market approach? C. Income approach? Or D. Sales comparison approach? The answer is C. Income approach. The investor is using the income approach, which focuses on the property's ability to generate income. What does the cost approach to valuation primarily consider? Is it A. Income potential of the property? B. Recent sales of similar properties? C. Current market trends? Or D. Replacement cost minus depreciation? The answer is D. Replacement cost minus depreciation. The cost approach considers the cost to replace or reproduce the property minus depreciation plus land value. A homeowner is trying to determine the value of their property by looking at the prices of similar homes that have sold recently in their neighborhood. Which valuation approach are they using? Is it A. Cost approach? B. Market approach? C. Income approach? Or D. Depreciation method? The answer is B. Market approach. The homeowner is using the market approach, which involves comparing similar properties. CMA and broker price opinions. What is the primary purpose of a comparative market analysis? Is it A. To determine the exact selling price of a property? B. To estimate the market value of a property? C. To calculate the property's tax assessment? Or D. To establish the property's insurance value? The answer is B. To estimate the market value of a property. A CMA is used to estimate the market value of a property by comparing it to similar properties that have recently sold in the area. Which factor is least likely to be considered in a broker price opinion? Is it A. Current market trends? B. Comparable property sales? C. Owner's financial situation? Or D. Property condition? The answer is C. Owner's financial situation. Why this question may seem a bit tricky, BPOs focus on market conditions and property comparisons, not on the owner's financial situation. A real estate agent is preparing a CMA for a client selling a suburban home. The agent includes 3 recently sold homes in the same neighborhood, but one is significantly larger. What should the agent do to ensure an accurate CMA? Is it A. Exclude the larger home from the CMA? B. Use the larger home as the primary comparison. C. Ignore size differences in the analysis. Or D. Adjust for size differences in the analysis. The answer is D. Adjust for size differences in the analysis. The agent should adjust for size differences to ensure the CMA reflects comparable properties accurately. In a CMA, which of the following is typically adjusted to account for differences between the subject property and comparables? Is it A. Square footage, B. Owner's credit score, C. Local school ratings, or D. Property tax rates? The answer is A. Square footage. Adjustments are made for differences in features like square footage, location, and amenities to ensure comparability. A broker is conducting a BPO for a bank on a foreclosed property. The property is in poor condition compared to others in the area. What should the broker emphasize in their report? Is it A. The average market price of homes in the area, B. The original purchase price of the property, C. The property's current condition, or D. The previous owner's financial history? The answer is C. The property's current condition. The broker should emphasize the property's condition as it significantly impacts its market value. USPAP Principles and New Jersey Appraiser Certification Basics. What is the primary purpose of the Uniform Standards of Professional Appraisal Practice? Is it A. To set property tax rates, B. To establish ethical and performance standards for appraisers, C. To regulate real estate commissions, or D. To determine real estate market trends? The answer is B. To establish ethical and performance standards for appraisers. USPAP provides ethical and performance standards for the appraisal profession, ensuring consistency and reliability in appraisals. Which of the following is not a requirement for obtaining a real estate appraiser certification in New Jersey? Is it A. Completion of required education courses, B. Passing a state examination, C. Owning a real estate property, or D. Gaining supervised experience hours? The answer is C. Owning a real estate property. Why this question may seem a bit tricky, the options include plausible requirements, but only one is not actually required for certification. John, a certified appraiser in New Jersey, is asked to appraise a property for a family member. What should John consider according to USPAP principles? Is it A. He should refuse the assignment to avoid any conflict of interest, B. He should accept the assignment without any disclosures, C. He should charge a higher fee to ensure impartiality, or D. He should disclose the relationship and ensure objectivity? The answer is D. He should disclose the relationship and ensure objectivity. John must consider potential conflicts of interest and ensure his appraisal remains unbiased and objective, adhering to USPAP standards. What is a key component of the New Jersey appraiser certification process? Is it A. Completing the required education, B. Owning a real estate agency, C. Submitting a personal financial statement, or D. Having a minimum of 10 years of real estate experience? The answer is A. Completing the required education. A T component is completing the required education, which lays the foundation for the certification process. Real estate practice and required disclosures. Under New Jersey law, which disclosure is required when selling a property located in a flood zone? Is it A. Presence of lead-based paint, B. Flood zone status, C. Nearby off-site conditions, or D. Proximity to Megan's Law registrants? The answer is B. Flood zone status. Sellers must disclose if a property is located in a flood zone, as it affects insurance requirements and potential risks. Which statement about Megan's Law disclosures in New Jersey is accurate? Is it A, real estate agents must disclose sex offender information to buyers? B, sellers must provide a list of nearby sex offenders? C, buyers are encouraged to check local resources for sex offender information? Or D, Megan's Law disclosures are included in the property deed? The answer is C. Buyers are encouraged to check local resources for sex offender information. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. Megan's Law requires police to notify communities about sex offenders, but real estate agents are not required to disclose this information directly. Jane is selling her home in New Jersey, which was built in 1975. What specific disclosure must she provide to potential buyers? Is it A, lead-based paint disclosure? B, flood insurance requirement? C, off-site condition report? Or D, Megan's Law notification? The answer is A, lead-based paint disclosure. Homes built before 1978 require lead-based paint disclosures due to the potential health risks associated with lead exposure. What must a seller disclose about off-site conditions in New Jersey? Is it A, only conditions within the property boundaries? B, all environmental hazards within a 5-mile radius? C, any future development plans? Or D, known off-site conditions affecting value? The answer is D, known off-site conditions affecting value. Sellers must disclose known off-site conditions that could affect the property's value or desirability. Tom is buying a house in a designated flood zone in New Jersey. What should he expect regarding disclosure requirements? Is it A, no specific disclosures are required? B, disclosure of flood zone status? C, disclosure of all nearby water bodies? Or D, disclosure of historical flood events? The answer is B, disclosure of flood zone status. Properties in flood zones require sellers to disclose this status due to insurance and risk implications. Fair housing, ethics, and New Jersey law against discrimination. What is the primary purpose of the New Jersey law against discrimination? Is it A, to regulate real estate commission rates? B, to prevent discrimination in housing and other areas? C, to establish zoning laws? Or D, to license real estate agents? The answer is B, to prevent discrimination in housing and other areas. The New Jersey law against discrimination aims to prevent discrimination in various areas, including housing, based on protected characteristics such as race, gender, and disability. Under the Fair Housing Act, which of the following is not considered a protected class? Is it A, race? B, disability? C, occupation? Or D, familial status? The answer is C, occupation. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. The Fair Housing Act protects against discrimination based on race, color, religion, sex, national origin, familial status, and disability, but not occupation. A real estate agent in New Jersey refuses to show a property to a client because of their national origin. What law is the agent violating? Is it A, New Jersey law against discrimination? B, Real Estate Settlement Procedures Act? C, Truth in Lending Act? Or D, Fair Credit Reporting Act? The answer is A, New Jersey law against discrimination. The agent is violating the New Jersey law against discrimination, which prohibits discrimination based on national origin in housing. Which of the following actions is considered unethical under the National Association of Realtors Code of Ethics? Is it A, providing accurate property information? B, negotiating commission rates? C, advertising a property online? Or D, steering clients based on race? The answer is D, steering clients based on race. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. The Code of Ethics emphasizes honesty and integrity, and steering clients based on race is unethical. A landlord in New Jersey refuses to rent to a family with children. What legal issue does this raise? Is it A, breach of contract, B, violation of tenant privacy, C, violation of the Fair Housing Act, or D, failure to disclose property defects? The answer is C, violation of the Fair Housing Act. Refusing to rent to a family with children violates the Fair Housing Act, which includes familial status as a protected class. Trust funds, escrow compliance, and NJREC regulations. What is the primary purpose of a trust account in real estate transactions? Is it A, to earn interest for the real estate broker, B, to hold client funds separately from the broker's personal funds, C, to provide a loan to the client during the transaction, or D, to pay for the broker's operational expenses? The answer is B, to hold client funds separately from the broker's personal funds. Trust accounts are used to hold funds on behalf of clients, ensuring that these funds are kept separate from the broker's personal or business accounts. Under NJREC regulations, when must a broker deposit funds into a trust account? Is it A, immediately upon receipt, B, within 1 business day, C, within 5 business days, or D, within 1 week? The answer is C, within 5 business days. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. The timing of deposits is crucial. NJREC requires funds to be deposited within 5 business days, not immediately or within a week. If a buyer's earnest money check bounces, what is the broker's responsibility under NJREC regulations? Is it A, notify all parties involved in the transaction, B, notify only the seller, C, wait for the buyer to resolve the issue, or D, deposit the check again after a few days? The answer is A, notify all parties involved in the transaction. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. The broker must notify all parties involved, not just the buyer or seller, to ensure transparency and compliance. During a real estate transaction, if a dispute arises over the earnest money, what should the broker do according to NJREC regulations? Is it A, release the funds to the seller, B, release the funds to the buyer, C, use the funds to cover transaction costs, or D, hold the funds in escrow until the dispute is resolved? The answer is D, hold the funds in escrow until the dispute is resolved. The broker should hold the funds in escrow until the dispute is resolved, ensuring compliance with NJREC regulations and protecting all parties' interests. A real estate agent receives a cash deposit from a client for a property. What is the correct procedure for handling this cash according to NJREC regulations? Is it A, keep the cash until the transaction closes, B, provide a receipt and deposit it into the trust account within 5 business days, C, use the cash for immediate expenses related to the transaction, or D, deposit the cash into a personal account for safekeeping? The answer is B, provide a receipt and deposit it into the trust account within 5 business days. The agent must immediately provide a receipt and deposit the cash into the trust account within 5 business days, ensuring compliance with NJREC regulations. Advertising rules, offers, and professional conduct. What must a real estate advertisement include to comply with New Jersey regulations? Is it A, the agent's personal phone number, B, the name of the brokerage firm, C, the listing price of the property, or D, the agent's license number? The answer is B, the name of the brokerage firm. Advertisements must include the name of the brokerage firm, to ensure transparency and accountability in real estate transactions. In New Jersey, which statement about presenting offers is correct? Is it A, only present offers that meet the seller's asking price? B, present offers only if they are in writing? C, all offers must be presented unless the seller instructs otherwise? Or D, present offers only during business hours? The answer is C. All offers must be presented unless the seller instructs otherwise. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. The requirement to present all offers is absolute, regardless of the offer's nature, unless instructed otherwise by the seller. A real estate agent receives a full price offer on a property, but also knows of a potential higher offer coming soon. What should the agent do? Is it A, present the full price offer immediately? B, wait for the higher offer to come in before presenting? C, inform the seller about the potential higher offer and delay the current offer? Or D, reject the full price offer in anticipation of the higher offer? The answer is A, present the full price offer immediately. The agent must present the full price offer immediately, as withholding it would violate ethical obligations. What is the primary purpose of required disclosures in real estate transactions? Is it A, to increase the property's market value? B, to expedite the closing process? C, to protect the seller from liability? Or D, to inform buyers of material facts affecting the property? The answer is D, to inform buyers of material facts affecting the property. Disclosures are meant to inform buyers of material facts affecting the property's value or desirability. An agent is preparing an advertisement for a new listing. What is a crucial element they must include to comply with New Jersey advertising rules? Is it A, the agent's personal achievements? B, the brokerage firm's name? C, a list of nearby schools? Or D, the property's square footage? The answer is B, the brokerage firm's name. Including the brokerage firm's name is crucial for compliance with advertising regulations. Investment, property management, and specialty areas. What is the primary purpose of a capitalization rate in real estate investment? Is it A, to determine property tax rates? B, to estimate the investor's potential return on investment? C, to calculate mortgage interest rates? Or D, to assess property depreciation? The answer is B, to estimate the investor's potential return on investment. The capitalization rate is used to estimate the investor's potential return on investment by comparing the net operating income to the property's value. Which factor is least likely to directly affect a property's capitalization rate? Is it A, market demand? B, operating expenses? C, property age? Or D, interest rates? The answer is C, property age. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. The capitalization rate is influenced by factors affecting income and value, but not directly by the property's age. John is considering purchasing an apartment building with a net operating income of $100,000 and a market value of $1,000. What is the capitalization rate for this property? Is it A, 10%, B, 5%, C, 15%, or D, 20%? The answer is A, 10%. The capitalization rate is calculated by dividing the net operating income by the property's market value, resulting in 10%. Emily is evaluating a commercial property with a purchase price of $500,000 and an expected annual net operating income of $50,000. What is the expected return on investment using the capitalization rate? Is it A, 5%, B, 8%, C, 12%, Or D, 10%? The answer is D, 10%. The capitalization rate is calculated as the net operating income divided by the purchase price, resulting in a 10% return. Property management responsibilities and New Jersey landlord-tenant law. What is the primary responsibility of a property manager in New Jersey? Is it A, collecting rent and setting rental prices? B, maintaining the property and handling repairs? C, marketing the property to potential tenants? Or D, negotiating lease terms with tenants? The answer is B, maintaining the property and handling repairs. A property manager's primary responsibility is to maintain the property and ensure it is in good condition, which includes handling repairs and maintenance. Under New Jersey landlord-tenant law, when can a landlord legally enter a tenant's apartment without notice? Is it A, to show the apartment to prospective tenants? B, to conduct routine maintenance? C, to inspect the property annually? Or D, in case of an emergency? The answer is D, in case of an emergency. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. The law allows entry without notice only in emergencies, but other options may seem plausible due to common misconceptions. Jessica, a property manager in New Jersey, discovers a major plumbing issue in a tenant's apartment that needs immediate attention. What should she do according to New Jersey landlord-tenant law? Is it A, arrange for immediate repairs to address the issue? B, wait for the tenant to report the issue formally? C, notify the tenant and wait for their approval? Or D, schedule repairs for the next routine maintenance visit? The answer is A, arrange for immediate repairs to address the issue. Jessica should arrange for immediate repairs as the issue is urgent and affects habitability, which is her responsibility. Tom, a landlord in New Jersey, wants to increase the rent for his tenant's apartment. What must he do to comply with New Jersey landlord-tenant law? Is it A, increase the rent immediately without notice? B, verbally inform the tenant of the increase? C, provide written notice of the increase 30 days in advance? Or D, wait until the lease expires to increase the rent? The answer is C, provide written notice of the increase 30 days in advance. Tom must provide written notice of the rent increase, typically 30 days before it takes effect, to comply with New Jersey law. Condos, Co-ops, and New Jersey Planned Real Estate Development Act. Under the New Jersey Planned Real Estate Development Act, what is required for a developer to offer a condominium for sale? Is it A, registration with the New Jersey Department of Community Affairs? B, approval from the local zoning board? C, a certificate of occupancy? Or D, a marketing plan approved by the state? The answer is A, registration with the New Jersey Department of Community Affairs. Developers must register the condominium with the New Jersey Department of Community Affairs before offering it for sale. This ensures compliance with state regulations and protects potential buyers. Jane is considering buying a co-op in New Jersey and is concerned about the financial stability of the cooperative. What should she review to assess this? Is it A, the co-op's bylaws? B, the co-op's house rules? C, the co-op's financial statements? Or D, the co-op's meeting minutes? The answer is C, the co-op's financial statements. Jane should review the co-op's financial statements to understand its financial health, including income, expenses, and reserves.
Thanks for watching. If you found this exam review helpful, be sure to subscribe for more real-world practice and topic-focused study videos. And visit Birdsy.ai to start your free trial of Birdsy, your AI-powered study partner.